it is, well, 8 o'clock for most of you, 6 o'clock for me, but it is Saturday evening. What has everyone been up to today? So far, we got a bunch of we have nothing but members in the group, so in the chat so far. My goodness, my members are the best. I'm sorry. Any other channel can fight me. I have the best members because Gargoyles overall has the best fans. So I win. So who's here so far? We got Lindsay, we got Logan, we got Bertoretos, we got Morand, we got Cosmina, we got Truck, and we got the new Sam, and we got Mighty Darkside. Oh my goodness, like literally. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, crazy, crazy, crazy. And excuse me for sniffling during today's live. The weather out here has been a little bit crazy. Literally, it was warm, albeit windy on Thursday. Yesterday, the temperature was okay, and today it's 2 degrees and snowing. So my sinuses are just everywhere. On the upside, the basement's kind of warm because the furnace has been turning on. So there's that. Yes, happy May 2-4 weekend to all the Canucks. And yeah, that's one reason why it's snowing out here in Alberta, because it's still not quite spring here yet. Because yeah, but oh my goodness. And because I have so far most of my members in the chat so far, the emojis have been updated. So you have 2 extra emojis because 2 of you were so kind to gift a whole bunch of memberships to people, which, my God, like I said, Gargoyles fans are the best fans. They are also some of the most generous. That's one of the reasons why they are the best. So, granted, most of you probably logged in right before coming into the live, so it should be updated. It's there. 2 extra emojis. Yes, indeed. There's Ghost Max. It is hopping today. We are going to have a blast. And my brain just went for a second there. Your screens did not freeze. No, we had such a blast with it last week. I kind of wanted to do a little bit more a Gargoyles, like, biology chat for tonight. I found it a blast. I don't know about anybody else, but I was having a ton of fun with it. And plus, there's still, like, probably so many questions that were, not even asked or left unanswered. I don't know, but like I want to do something, or we can talk more Gargoyle customs and stuff, but I'm leaning more towards biology because that's where we can talk dirty but with a PG rating, and that right there is just interesting. Extra emojis on you wicked streamer. No, see, Truck, the upside is you're in Ontario, so whatever crummy weather I'm currently having, you're getting in about a week. So enjoy. Yeah, we're a pretty good bunch of eggs, literally and figuratively. Yes, yes, Gargoyles fans are just that awesome, and they like being eggs. And there's Greg. I watched the rest of the stream Sunday morning. Delilah does turn to stone. We saw an SLG number 7. Very, 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 very true. Yes. Again, it's the whole, she is like 90% gargoyle. So it with just a hint of human in there. I threw in, what the heck is, okay. Never mind. Yeah, I threw in an extra special one in there just for Truck. Just for Truck. I keep forgetting to fix Angela. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Lindsay, for the reminder. I keep forgetting. That's the thing. I keep forgetting. I'm going to make a note. I'm going to make a note. Because like I said, unless I leave myself a note, I will keep forgetting. So, oh my gosh. And I have my notepad this time. Eggs. My eggs. Boo, 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 boo. Fix Angela emoji. There we go. I wrote it down. I wrote it down. It'll be fixed. By next week it'll be fixed, I promise. I've always, for the past, since I last said it, I've been goes like, what am I forgetting? What am I forgetting? Oh yes, I did, Truck. I did. Our Reckoning show went live the other night. It's been a hit. Bridget is fun. It was our raunchiest show. Oh dear. Now I'm going to skip the ones I'm behind on and just go straight for that one. Sorry, I gotta, cause it's Bridget. Like, she is, after meeting her at Convergence, I'm like, you are my favorite human being. Can we be friends? I didn't want to come off a creep. I didn't say that, but I'm like, she became like one of my instant favorites right there. Oh, like, she good egg. She good egg. Angela is Dick Tracy. Yes, you're welcome, Truck. I wonder if there are 3D print files for the folded Gargoyles wings we don't have. I wouldn't be surprised if there are. I did hear from someone that there's like an Etsy shop that I believe is selling the files, or they're actually shipping wings. I can't remember which one is which, but somebody on Etsy was like, hey, yeah, we don't have the folded gargoyle wings, so we're gonna do that instead. And so yeah, somebody ordered them, and they're gonna let me know how they turn out. I like people that are, because I don't like taking that risk. I currently can't, still a big debt for Kuma. But I don't like taking those. I don't like the idea of being ripped off if something terrible comes in the mail. If it's just a file, it's, you know, you can tweak it. But if it's an actual product, it's like, no, I need to like either have a ton of reviews saying, yay, it's cool, or something. But yeah, no, I can't take that leap of faith unless it's like AliExpress where everything costs like $1 type thing. Then I don't care. It's $1. I'm waiting for Truck's actual reaction to me adding that very, very special emoji. Just there it is. There it is. You're welcome, Truck. I thought of, when I was scrolling through the emojis today, I'm like, no, I finally have to make a decision. I know I have like 30 to pick from, but I need to finally add one. Actually, more than 30, but 30 just the faces. I'm like, I really need to finally decide on 2. And you're welcome. There are some cool Etsy shops selling accessories for the NECA figures. I bought a Titania's mirror. I bought the Hunter's Moon talismans that Demona was using. Oh my god! Greg! Why are you taunting me like this? I can't buy stuff like that. I can't, not yet. By the way, how's Kuma today? Kuma has been a little rascal, especially this past week. He is finally not terrified of the outdoors. He's finally getting used to it. And so since, I think it was like last weekend, I took him out into the backyard, and he was his, you know, fearful self, whatever. But he did okay. And then this entire week, he has been non-stop crying to go outside. And of course, the weather's not, it hasn't been great. Also, it doesn't help that the door that he knows to use is also in my housemate's office. And during the week, during work hours, although she's having meetings, no word of a lie, at like 8 o'clock at night. So on weekdays, it's a little difficult to get him out that door because she has meetings. If they weren't, you know, on a face-to-face camera meeting, fine, I just kind of sneak behind her and whatever. But she has a lot of, you know, with the camera on meetings, so I don't. So he's been wailing to go outside. Yesterday evening, even though it was chilly, I'm like, look, I need to stop. It's literally been like 5 days straight of this. Took him outside. He did great. He explored everything so good. And then today, of course, he's wailing for it again. But it's been snowing / raining all day. So I'm like, look, you're going to learn the hard way that you don't like rain. So I had put on his harness, opened the door. He went out. He wanted to explore. And then as he left the door, he realized there's stuff hitting me from the sky and it's wet. Oh my goodness, what the heck? He was about to start freaking out. I could see the panic. I called him. He came running back to the door. He still cried to go back outside. But I'm like, no. Today is a no. Give it a few days. We will do this again. Don't worry. Don't worry. Like, he's a little rascal, but he's full of energy. He's bulking up. So he's eating me out of house and home now. He just, literally, I think I feed him a can almost at every feeding. He's eating a lot, but he's a growing boy, so it is what it is. But yeah, he's doing great. I think it's another 3 weeks now before I take him in for his first batch of blood work. So fingers crossed. How did gargoyles eat? Did they hunt, forage, photosynthesis? Sorry, I just want to play with my new 3D printer. Oh, we talked about this in chat, but Hudson was scarred by... No! Greg, I'm gonna fight you on this. I'm sorry. I'm going to continue to fight you on this. Greg, Hudson got injured, his face hitting the thing. I don't care. I'm fighting you on this. Yeah, gargoyles eat, they hunt. I'm pretty sure they forage because they would eat like berries and stuff because they're omnivores. And they probably, yeah, like, I love to disrupt Zoom meetings. Zoom, that was the word I was looking for. Thank you, Sam. 3D print. Kuma, you live for a little bit. Like I saw him eating the other day and I noticed his shoulders are getting a little bit wider. He's finally getting out of the lanky boy, the lanky cat phase, because he's very, very lanky and has been for a while. So he's finally growing out of the lanky stage, which makes sense. He hits, I think it's 2 years old in July. So like photobomb still photos like a madman live video there. I can really cause some trouble now. But the Wyvern dragon's face didn't hit the ground. How do you explain his scar? It got hit differently. I don't care. It could be fluke. I don't know. But the point is, and I will. Do I need to go dig out the screenshots again? I will dig out the screenshots again, Greg. I will fight you on this. I will fight you on this. Hudson got injured when he walked into the corner for cabinets. I like the idea. I heard that the gargoyles may have been aquatic foragers too, based on them being strong swimmers. I almost always kind of thought that they wouldn't be strength-wise strong swimmers, but that their wings would hinder how agile they could be in the water. Wiseman says it's the lightning spell. I'm fighting you both then. I will have to fight both Gregs, guys. I am throwing down the gauntlet, whatever. I have to fight both Gregs. I have to fight them both now. Thought Hudson lost his eye when he ate a jalapeno and rubbed his eye. Yay! Cons of Summer Dreams is here. I almost missed you coming in. Yay! Where is Splargery Goobert? I am disappointed. Jalapeno. No, he would just be screaming. Oh gosh. Getting anything. It's like touching anything spicy. Do not touch the face holes. Not touch the face holes. Yeah, the Loch Ness clan would be strong swimmers, but I think like the Scottish clans, I'm blanking on words today. This is not fun. But yeah, all the essentially land specific clans. There we go. The Ishimura and all of the Mayan would be more, yeah, again, wings would get more in the way. Make it a pay-per-view match and you may have something. All I really have going for me is the animation. That's the only thing I have in my favor. Like, I love to debate. It's a blast to debate. It's fun. Again, proper debates, not. But yeah, like how do you fight against the creator, right? How do you do? I don't know. Greg, give me a job and I won't fight you. I don't. Jokes. And there's Splargery Goobert. See, I mentioned her name and she appeared. If Hudson got hit by the lightning, how come his hair didn't get all super frizzy? He's got really good, like, the most moisturized hair you could think of, Logan. It's just water, essentially. So I was right about Hudson's eye injury via magic. Shh, TLK, shh. Do not give the Gregs the credit. Do not. Angela can hold her breath for an absurdly long time. Yes, she can. Yes, she can. At least we can agree that Hudson did not have his eye surgery operation. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Don't worry, Bertoretos. Bertoretos. I'm gonna be stumbling over my words a little bit today. I don't know why. I don't know why. Excuse me. But no, he did not. I hope to see the Loch Ness clan someday soon. I went there about a decade ago and met Nessie herself. That's so cool. That's so cool. I have so many places that I want to travel to. But it's like, hey, yeah, I need the lottery. I had a friend of mine shoot a video where he got his hands pepper sprayed by a cop and then no, the new Sam, no. That I do no, I wish that on some people. How many smooches have I missed? Luckily none, Splargery Goobert. You missed no smoochies. No smoochies have been missed. I watched a mockumentary about dragons, and they had dragons go through an aquatic phase in their evolution. Very cool. About 97%. Logan, why you gotta do this? You fight against the creator with heart and spirit and occasionally logic. But again, how do you fight something that like that I pretty much mine is technically an animation error. My whole basis of the argument is based on an anime, technically. Should have you on voices for number 6 of Dark Ages to have this debate. Sir, we all know that I'm going to crumble in front of Weissman. We all know that. I'm all frickin' talk. For someone like Greg, who has been nothing but kind to me, especially, you know, random freaking weirdo who approached him at Convergence and whatnot. Like, I'm just gonna fall flat on my face. Now, if you give me Bridget on that episode, then maybe. And I'm still with you on the eye injury, Desi. At least from what I remember. Thank you. I have Morand on my side. I have a Morand. You can't. No. See? You know what? Never mind. I'm on yours. Yes. Greg, I'm getting people on my side. Greg's gonna have to change his Gargoyles Bible. I'm sorry. Well, gargoyle hair must be something special. I mean, look at Goliath's hair. How does he get it to do that? That part's magic. Okay, so Chuck Shack makes an interesting point. How is it that the gargoyle's hair turns to stone? I mean, why wouldn't it? It's part of them. It's part of their... Like, I know hair is essentially dead, because that, you know, you don't feel it getting cut or anything, same as clipping your nails and all that stuff. But it's still part of them. And it's the whole, if I remember correctly, also in part thanks to the humility spell, but I won't attribute this to the humility spell, but if they believe it to be a part of them, then it also turns to stone, hence why sometimes Hudson's sword is stone and sometimes it isn't. If I remember correctly. I am an animation error, we matter. When gargoyles turn to stone, how come nobody ever spray paints them? I'm going to go with the fact that they're on really tall buildings and they're usually hard to reach. That's probably why, Logan. Kalia's natural mullet. Again, we have Greg here, so he will contradict me if I'm wrong. This is what we do. Yes, yes, I have the humility spell correct. Yes. Okay, but yes. So, but yeah, hair is part of their body as much as it, I mean, again, we know how hair actually is, but it's part of them. It is their body. Xanatos should do it as a gag. You know what the worst part is? I want to write that out. It's not the greatest write it though. I will let somebody who actually has writing talent to write that scene just as a fun little freaking thing to do. But yes. Oh, but I've seen all sorts of high graffiti in many senses. No, true. But also, how would you know a gargoyle's graffitied if it's 20 stories up. You won't know from the ground unless you go into the building and happen to be on that floor and there are windows where you can see those gargoyles. And also, unless they're being sprayed, unless it's, you know, the clan type gargoyle where they break out of their stone skin every night, how would you know they've been spray painted unless the person goes back to go spray paint them? Okay, if gargoyles turn to stone, then they break out of a stone shell at night. How come they don't get just a little bit smaller every night? Because it's more of a protective thing on top. Like, they turn to stone, but then it becomes, it's like it gets pushed out almost as they awaken, and then it's a layer on top of them once the sun sets. It's not like chipping away at them. Did I miss a question? Is there a story about Hudson's sword? Yeah, Greg and Logan answered, yeah, Awakening Part 2. It's a literal blink and you'll miss it scene. It's very, very quick. Essentially, he grabs the Viking, grabs the sword, turns around, and kicks the Viking out of the picture. And he has the sword in his hand. It's a blink and you'll miss it. Saturday Night Slam Jam. Desi versus Greg. Question, Splargy Goobert. Are you going to call Weissman Greg, or is it just our Greg that gets called Greg? Question. Stone skin may be like how we shed skin, but bigger, harder, and thicker. Essentially, that's... Puck could draw you-know-what on Goliath's face and put it all over social media. Good thing social media wasn't really a thing in 1997. Because, oh dear, some of the stuff we probably all would have gotten in trouble with. Not me, I was a child, but yes. I suppose their hair is just biologically more similar to their skin in this way. Yeah, probably. They're molting. In my best Jim Ross impression, folks, we got us a slobber knocker. Dang nabbit. That probably has happened already. Probably. I mean, it is fuck. Probably. What else? I love the biology questions, because first of all, we're just gonna, you know, be shits about it. And then we can also get actual information. I do think it would be pretty funny if gargoyles shrunk by like the tiniest amount every night, like imperceptibly, until hundreds of years have passed and suddenly they're like half the size. I'm going to be in agreement with you, but then my brain also goes, they don't live that long. They live to be about, well, 200 in their lifespan, so 100 human years. So it's just kind of like, not possible. Toss salad and scrambled Gregs. Oh god. Gargoyle hair is definitely a different texture. When Demona is human in high noon, her hair is different than at night. The biology aspect is not my strength. Matt Parker is the biology expert. Yeah, are we gonna try and get Brainiac in here tonight? Like, what are we doing? Are we harassing Brainiac this time? Because we couldn't get him last week. Makes you think, if any of the gargoyles get a tattoo, how would it look like, and would it stay on them after stone sleep? Well, see, the thing is, a tattoo is subcutaneous, right? It's ink that goes underneath the skin. So there's really no reason why a gargoyle couldn't retain a tattoo. It's more the stone sleep would actually just help it heal faster. That's about it. But yeah, it's underneath the skin. Just like how when people get tattoos, yeah, it ages and whatever, but it's more what you're seeing is the human body as the tattoo ages. The human body is breaking down the ink, hence why the ink doesn't stay as sharp over time. It's not really the skin pushing it out. So tattoos are forever on a human. I suppose that could line up with how the gargoyle in the egg turns to stone and back without filling the egg with shed skin. Yeah, see? Like, we figured this out. We'll see how small Demona is centuries from... No, we won't. She doesn't turn to stone anymore. Logan, get your facts straight. Have you never seen the show? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Do hatchling gargoyles have full control of their prehensile tails, or do they have to learn the muscle control like baby elephants with their trunks? We'll find out after Eduardo hatches. I'm going to go with the assumption that they are, like, they have to learn. I'm going to go with that assumption. There is a, like, again, it's different for each species of animal, but they learn depending on how low they are on the food chain. They have to learn certain things really stupid fast. Elephants, because they're so freaking large, can protect their teeny tiny young, even though baby elephants are still bloody huge. But it's not like their little baby trunks could throw anything really of use at their size. So they have, you know, the rest of the herd to protect them. And I'm going to go probably similar with gargoyles, where they have to learn the prehensile tail and the wings and all that stuff. And they can take their time because you have these big, strong adult gargoyles that will kick butt and protect the babies while they learn. That's my theory. I could go for a stone sleep knock. Right. That actually, yeah. If just let me sleep for 13 hours. Do gargoyles need to brush their teeth, or do they have super clean breath 24/7? I mean, they could do both. I mean, the stone sleep would clean their teeth. Probably a little bit of both. I don't know if they have a toothbrush big enough for them. I pray that the gargoyles are not flat earthers. I'm pretty sure they can like, there's probably something where they go... The flat earther thing is such a new thing. Like, if I remember my research correctly, it's actually a lie that humans during the Dark Ages believed the Earth was flat. Did they believe the Earth was central to the solar system? Yes. But I don't think there was ever a flat Earth thing that was... It's very much a new thing. It's a new conspiracy. But I don't know what to do with those test salads and scrambled eggs. Jeez. And the chat jumped on me. Okay, now as to whose custody Eduardo hatches in, we'll see soon enough, and not soon enough. I don't mind if Eduardo hatches in Demona's custody, unless there's, as far as we know, gargoyles don't imprint, you know, on the first face they see, so it doesn't matter really who's there upon hatching. I just don't want Eduardo to stay in Demona's custody for much long after. I bet you that baby gargoyles have a good set of survival instincts, like the tail curling around something that touches it. Yeah, that I can 100%, yeah. The baby elephant comparison sounds too cute, and I would go with that. I could see a toddler gargoyle knocking over furniture and breaking things until they do. So they're cats? Are we equating hatchlings with cats? Because that's what it sounds like. Oh my goodness, if the actual chat could stop jumping. No joke, when my first coworker of the day arrived, they found me unconscious on the break room floor. Naps are important. Oh my goodness. Sam, no. What happened? What happened there? I've seen videos of baby elephants stepping on their own trunks. So yeah, it's so cute. Oh, it's so cute. Baby elephants are just adorable. Gargoyles wake up clean. Now, if they get filthy and uncomfortable and want to bathe before sunrise, I'm sure they do. Exactly. It's not like, well, I'm dirty, I'll just stay this way until sunrise. No, they know how to cleanse. It's just more of a, they don't have to. I was up all night because I'm a gargoyle and not because of anxiety. I did meet, yeah, the other night I stayed up until 5 a.m. for no reason. I just couldn't sleep. So that was fun. That was fun. If the chat could stop jumping on me. Do gargoyle children bounce on their tails like Tigger? No, I don't think they have springs in there. I don't. So Goliath washed up after being hit by a pie then. Or he licked it all off. I mean... Oh, excuse me. Imagine Goliath as a... It's the breathing in the air and swallowing the air and... imagine Goliath as a hatchling. I wonder if the adults could tell how big he was going to be. Yeah, I wonder, like, if... Well, they would have known his lineage, right? We haven't seen Goliath's parents. So not... Even if he was a runt... You could look at his parents and go, no, he's gonna be on the bigger side type thing. Weissman revealed on our Reckoning podcast that no, don't tell me there's imprint. No, see, I haven't gotten to that podcast yet. No, there's imprinting. Oh no, oh no, no, Greg, no, oh no, no, don't, no. Dang it, dang it. It's all about the maritime star charts. We always knew the Earth was round. Thank you, Ghost Max. I did the research. I don't even know how many years ago, but that's the one thing that stuck with me. It's no, we never thought the Earth was round. I know it was the Dark Ages. I know we were dumb as all hell, for other reasons. But it's like, no, that literally they plotted around the planet based on the star charts. So they thought the Earth was the center of the solar system, and that's a different, whatever. But yeah, we never thought the Earth was flat. It's a very new, recent thing. Do we know that Eduardo will hatch? What if Demona accidentally drops? I don't think that's going to happen. I'm honestly really sick of that conspiracy theory. So, you know what, Kazmina? The best part about the flat earthers is that they keep trying to prove the Earth is flat, and every test they conduct proves them wrong, and they refuse to acknowledge the result, and they keep trying. So I have to find it amusing. I have to, and it's also the least damaging conspiracy. There are more damaging conspiracies out there. Let the flat earthers have their thing. It's dumb, but it's harmless. So Brainiac says that YubTub chat hates him, and I assume the feeling is mutual. So I guess we get to make wild, unsupported assumptions without his corrective hand. I mean, it's what we gotta do, right? It's what we gotta do. Otherwise, Moran, you're just gonna have to play in between. If there's a question, you send it to Brainiac, and Brainiac sends the answer back to you. I'm not gonna actually ask you to do that. You do that if you actually want to. That's up to you. But do you play any version of Lorcana Gargoyle decks? I don't, because I don't have any of the cards, and I haven't even seen them in stock anywhere. Apparently none of my comic shops carry them, so I haven't seen them in stores. I got nothing. Which is kind of a shame, because those the art on those cards is bloody well gorgeous. Bloody well gorgeous. That would make baby gargoyles easy to babysit. Just touch their tails to a tree branch and they'll hang there like opossums. That's a question now. That's a question for Weissman. Gargoyle hatchling chasing their tail. Oh, it's so cute. Hey, Captain Logan is here. Hello, hello. We need lip-licking heart-eyed Goliath for truck. I don't have that one. I have for Goliath. I don't have anything else more amusing for Goliath, unfortunately. Where is it? I can remember what file it was in. It'd help if I was on my actual desktop. That's always useful. Yeah, for Goliath, it's not a lot of fun ones. I mean, Demona at least has, her cannon rifle with her. Yeah, Heart-Eye's really the only, fun one. Goliath Surprised is amusing as well. Although there is a tongue sticking out Goliath emoji. There is, and it would be easy enough to grab the heart eyes from the heart eyes emoji and stick them on and make Goliath sticking his tongue out with heart eyes. Don't mind me while I make a note on my handy dandy little notepad. But, in order to get that emoji, I need, let me see. Where the heck? I have too many tabs open. Way too many tabs open. I should just bookmark half of them. But that's not a thing I do. No, it's not. I just want to sign in. Let me sign in. What are you doing? Ugh, I hate this one. Go check your phone. Yes, but you never send me the notification. And I sit here for half an hour waiting for... Oh, wow, they actually sent it to me. Oh, is it gonna... No. Oh, there we go. It actually loaded for me. Wow. Okay, let's see how many members we need to get that heart-eyed, tongue sticking out Goliath. Let's see. Let's see. Because I actually didn't look at the number when I was uploading the new emojis. 10. Oh my goodness. They do not make it easy. They do not make it easy. 10 more. 10 more members. A bit off topic, the talk about Garg toddlers is giving me ideas for a fanfic I hope to do someday soon about Goliath and Elisa's hybrid dot. Aw, that's cute. That's cute. Imagine Goliath's bio parents are actually licensed in size and puny. That would be funny. Baby Goliath, I would watch that series, right? Baby Goliath, baby Demona, young Hudson, who else? God, like, yeah. Baby Coldfire. God, Craig, we need this. Weissman, we need this. Oh, I would not assume much about big boys coming from big parents being on one end of that. Oh, really? For humans, no. But for gargoyles, given, again, we've seen... First of all, we've seen the comics. But even if you take the well, other than Nash, but if you take Broadway, Angela, and Nash, how similar they are to at least one parent. I can hear Kuma wailing to go outside right now. Oh my goodness. Since I haven't read any of the new comics, it's all spoilers to me. No. I mean, obviously, I'm guessing you're okay with spoilers, Ghost Max, because I hate giving out spoilers when people are like, oh, but. Gargoyles Babies, just like Muppet Babies, right? Oh, I loved that show as a kid. I loved Muppet Babies. That was one of my favorite shows. I had so many of the toys, too. Oh, my goodness. I am not a messenger. But that's why... But I said you didn't have to. I work with a conspiracy theorist, not flat earth, but the whole we never went to the moon type. Again, when it comes to conspiracies, that one's tame. That one's like it's a simple. You know, it's harmless in that sense. Sorry, quoting my own work there. Okay. Become a conduit for Brainiac. Yeah, see? I'm imagining Brainiac from Star Trek. Looking at a computer screen, refusing to take part in that. No, it's not Star Trek. What the heck? I told you, brain. Also, I'm kind of... Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty. Okay, never mind. Fictional conspiracy theorists are fun and charming. Bluestone, Mulder, etc. Real ones are people who can't eat and obey. Hatchlings nomming on their own tails. The amount of fan art that I've seen where it's like baby Angela or baby Demona, and like, yeah, they're chewing on their own tail. It's so cute. It's so cute. I used to work with an evangelical and he didn't believe in dinosaurs. See, if you want to, you know, question the moon landing, again, it's harmless and it's, you know, whatever. I don't care and you know, either way. Splurgy Goober, does he think they just make like fake bones and stick them in museums? Like what? Like we have a whole freaking industry in Alberta because of dinosaurs. What? Do it, please. Oh dear God, not that, anything but that. We worked in a bookstore. He was actually quite educated. And that's the other thing I've noticed a lot with these conspiracy theorists. They'll be really smart, you know, either in their field or, you know, whatever. They are highly intelligent, and then they're really stupid when it comes to that. And it's just like, well, again, it's like, just because you're a lawyer doesn't mean you're smart on everything, as living in this province is turning out to prove. But yeah, just because you're like a doctor or whatever doesn't mean you're not susceptible to conspiracies, because conspiracies are all really based on an emotional thing. And it seems from what little I've picked up on, it seems to be a whole thing of like the person seems to be like missing something on, I don't know. But essentially it's this whole, you're in on this secret and no one else believes you. You are special because you know the actual truth. That's the thing. Tish Tosh, you need way more tabs. No. No. I have like literally 20 just on eBay. No word of And I do get the feeling that the Gargoyles have at least a basic understanding of astronomy, at least just to keep track of the seasons. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Everybody do membership dumps like last weekend. I mean, it's only 10. If you dodged a bullet there. How dare you, Truck? Are you trying to claim, Truck, that I don't have enough people for now to get 10 more members? How dare you, Truck? How dare? Oh my God, if this chat could really stop jumping on me. It happens so often now. Once had a conservative religious fan who advocated adoption over other options. But when Greg revealed Goliath and Elisa adopt, that fan threw a fit and said the adopted child wouldn't be special. Wow. Wow. Rosebud was a slut. I'll probably forget a lot of the spoilers. Okay. Rosebud is my HasLab unicorn. Did they expect Gargoyle Jesus? Right? Loved Muppet Babies 2 as a little kid. I wish the OG series was on Disney Plus. I mean, they pretty much own the Muppets and nearly all the references in that show. Right? Right. I don't like it when companies have a monopoly on everything. I really don't. Mostly because I live in a country where that keeps happening. Yes, he literally thought they were a government conspiracy. He doesn't know any scientists, does he? The one thing I've learned, either from engineers or actual scientists, is that they are frickin' nerds. In a good way. But they are frickin' nerds. And they love to explain the stuff that they do. if it's a scientist, they love explaining the research that they do or the things that they've learned. And engineers just love to explain the you know, how these things work. They love it. It's why they're in those fields. They're freaking nerds about it, and it's amazing. And just like I pointed out, did I point it out somewhere? I don't remember. But when the astronauts were going around the moon and looking at everything, they were asking so many freaking questions. And it was like, those are actual scientists. Those are nerds. They are still literally, they are up in space. They are literally at the top of their dang fields, and they are still asking questions. They are still trying to learn. So to think something like dinosaur bones are a government conspiracy, do you know how many people you have to get to lie to do that? Because every single scientist, it's a planet of 6 billion people. We can say we have, you know, 50 million scientists. Are they really going to be able to shut up 50 million scientists? There've been a lot of people falling out of windows. I live in Conspiracy Central, Alberta, in Alberta. To trick us. I don't know what advantage the government gets out of people believing dinosaurs are real. Like what? Ugh. Gotta run, y'all. Gotta get finished with work and head home. Be safe, Sam, on your travels home. Have a good night. Oh, and the chat jumped on me again. I had a doctor once who came out as anti-vax Trump supporter. I switched doctors. I remember, no word of a lie, I was new in the city, and so I needed an optometrist because it was also just time, because my eyes are clearly broken. And I found an optometrist. I liked the office, whatever. I went in, and she started ranting about the flu vaccine. And I'm just like, I'm here for my eyes. No, stop it. Just stop it. I'm here for my eyes. You are not a virologist. You are like, no. You don't do this work. Your degree was on eyeballs. Stop it. That doctor had a degree in baloney. And also, you have to remember, just because someone's a doctor or an engineer or whatever, D's get degrees. It's harder as a lawyer, though. They usually have a high pass rate, or a high threshold to pass, but I can guarantee that when we went to the moon, I can guarantee that we went to the moon. I helped make some of the circuit boards that went to the shuttle. See? And there's the thing. I literally know someone through someone else who has developed pieces for the ISS. Okay? Like, their work is literally sitting up in space. And it's like, how do you tell this person they're a liar? Like, how do you do this? Yeah, it's probably for the best you switched. I wouldn't trust a guy like that to take my temperature. There's no way you can get 10 more members. Guys, Truck's being mean to me. Truck's being so mean. But I legit, I think all the gifts that can be handed out have been handed out, because there's mostly members in here already chatting, because again, 10 were given. I must be the exception. I hate to explain how my things work, mostly due to the glazed looks it produces. So Miranda, that part I get, like 100%. I'm used to the whole, look, these people don't want to hear. I'm not an expert in anything, but when I get excited about something, I can tell when the other people like just don't give a damn. So I've stopped, type thing. But I'm also the type of person where I see somebody excited about a thing, First of all, I come out with saying, okay, I know nothing about this, so you're probably going to have to do, baby steps on this. But if you want to do a whole just info dump on stuff I'm not going to understand, by all means, if it, gets it off your chest and you're happy, you're so excited, you need to tell somebody. But if I have questions, I'm going to sound like a freaking moron because I don't understand anything, as long as then the person is cool with explaining what they just info dumped on me. Because it's like, I won't glaze over, but be like, wow, that sort of thing. Funniest thing regarding my ex-coworker is we had a science major working with us. Nothing could convince him. So we need to figure out a time machine for them. Because clearly that's the only way. Asking questions is how you do science. Yes, but Truck, the other problem is that people think that it's a weird way, it's a weird thing. Because science has been wrong over the years. No one's saying science is perfect. But when science says, hey, yeah, we messed up on this, and here's the actual thing, people like to go, haha, see, science is wrong. You can't trust the science. Whereas some dudes shilling, products that aren't even approved by in this case, let's go with the FDA. We're going to leave out current events out of that for now. But it's like, it's not even, been tested properly. Oh, but they know the truth because look at the stuff there's... It's people who don't understand chemistry. Those are the ones that bug me. I get paid to judge people's performances. I am in charge of compliance. Perfect job for me. Yep. And the chat jumped on me again. I want to break this thing. I want to break it. I agree with Desi. I'm a dentist and I spent all the time I can to explain the procedure to my patients, so there's no doubt about it. See? Like, I have a uterus. I go to a doctor who is trained in uteruses. I don't go to the person trained on eyeballs. It's just like, you need a plumber, I'm gonna go hire an electrician. What? You need a plumber though. Yeah, but no. Delusion seems to be a very popular trend these days from certain people. And this is my own little, not a conspiracy really, because it's been proven to do this. I think the uptick is due to all the people who got infected with COVID, because COVID has proven to essentially kill parts of the brain. COVID literally makes people dumber because COVID causes so much damage in the body. So the conspiracies, all that stuff, the uptick went up during that's my little thing. People got sick with a virus that destroys everything in its path. And most of those people didn't even get tested to see if they got sick or anything. So honestly, I'm seeing more and more reasons why I hate conspiracies. They stunt growth and curiosity, and most of them are stupid. Plus, their arguments prove to be pointless. No growth or curiosity. We are in our own dark. We are in our version of the Dark Ages. We are 1000% on that path. Brainiac says, "Tell her the biggest lie on the planet is scientists don't want you to know." We very much do. So that's what I was saying. Like, scientists will scream, and I've seen it enough. I've seen it so many times. But scientists are screaming from the rooftops, this is what this is. What the heck? And then you have some weirdo rando who will literally flee the country because, oh, I'm being, suppressed and all that, and then try to sell you stuff. The ones I laugh most about are the people who scream about big pharma and then literally shill their own product. Those ones make me laugh. Those ones make me laugh so hard. So hard. You don't like medications, that's fine. To each their own. But you're going to take the random stuff off the rando on the internet who threw whatever in there from some random manufacturing company, probably in China, with no credentials, and you don't even know what's in it. You just take their word for it. And that's the one that makes me laugh. Optometrist rants about flu vaccine. Desi retreats like Homer Simpson. I got my prescription for my glasses, and I hightailed it out of there. I didn't even... No, I don't even think I bought my frames from there. I went and found another place to go. I'm like, okay, you get the insurance money, because yeah, they paid for to test my eyes, because we freaking privatized eye care in this country. You got that money, so nothing out of my pocket. That's, you take my insurance money, I'm done. You're not getting any more. Like, done. Moran says, so much for not being a messenger. Ooh, we got another Italian here. I'm not alone. Well, I'm not from Italy. I'd say some people are dumb and crazy, but that would be coming from the guy who momentarily forgot about Demona not turning to stone anymore. We all have dumb moments. That's fine. Dumb moments are fine. I have plenty. Oh, re-recorded Possession on Monday. A little different than a normal Voices show, but fun. Hunter's Moon is next. Yes. Man, I'm so far behind on my reviews. Thank you, Greg, for the reminder on how far behind I am on my reviews. Strawberry Lemonade Canada Dry is good shiz, guys. I still want to try the peach ginger ale. I cannot find the peach ginger ale. That's the one I want to freaking try, because I'm kind of addicted to peach. I don't know why, just am. Can anybody afford a DeLorean here? Ah, the chat jumped on me halfway through. I was reading out the comment and the chat jumped on me. There we go. I found it again. I found it again. Can anybody afford a DeLorean here or get in contact with the doctor? Right. Planning a break after the Hunter's Moon or right on to the comics? Hey, Ghost Max is back. I had to run down to my 3D printer. I needed to readjust the nozzle. Unless something unforeseen happens, we're going right into the comics. Might be a summer break, depends. Man, I still actually, that reminds me, Greg, I don't know what I'm doing for July. Because as much as I would technically want to make it a short trip out east, it's the only time I see my mother, so I don't make it a very short trip. So I'm like, do I just take, I don't want to take a month off. It's like a good, I'm out there for like a good 3 weeks. So I don't want to take 3 weeks off. That seems like a little much. I don't want my channel to go quiet for so long, but I'm like, what? And the problem is with the layout of the house and stuff. I don't know if I can pull off lives while I'm out there. It's going to be a struggle. I can get videos recorded and edit while I'm out there, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to manage lives while I'm out there. That's going to be the hard part. The house is very unfortunately large and echoey, so that's my first problem right there. And this thing, because it's yeah, I'm pretty sure, no, it didn't show up on camera yet. Oh my god, just the stand is in here and it's heavy enough. I have one of these as my mic, so it's a bit of a hefty thing to have to carry with me. Not so much on the, I'm not putting it in my suitcase. I do not trust it to not go missing in my suitcase. And on the carry-on, as much as it wouldn't be a problem bringing it out there, bringing it back means I probably have a bunch of stuff with me to bring back, so I don't have the space to bring it back. And lighting and stuff, like there's so much that I actually have like set up, and I like my screen. My laptop is over there, far away, so you can't hear the fan. But like, so it's a 15-inch screen, it's fine. But I have a nice big screen in front of me so I can see everything properly. It's why I don't squint or anything to see the chat. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do for 3 weeks. Sorry, but it takes me a while to understand things, so I have to listen to them a few times because I'm not very good with the language. Anyway, I'm glad I found this channel. Just so you know. Hold on. I know exactly what I want to say. No, not... But my Italian kind of sucks on some words. No. No. Why do you suck? There we go. Yeah, non preoccuparti. Non preoccuparti. I actually had the phrase right. I had the phrase right. I was right. Take your time. Take your time. It's fine. From now on, when the chat jumps on Desi, I post a kangaroo. I'm cool with it. Do it. Why not? Do it. Uteri. Well, now I'm just gonna go with uteruses. Just despite UTLK. Thinking about some of my gargoyle biology questions. Oh man, did I get COVID? See, this was the funny thing. I think I did. But at the same time, I think I know false positives are freaking rare, but I think I did. And my reasoning is my mother is a little scared of vaccines. So she didn't get vaccinated for COVID and she didn't get sick. Like I'm sitting right next to her on the couch type thing. But so if I did, it was hidden by the frickin' symptoms of being out east. Because fun thing, if you live in a dry climate, at least this happens to me. I don't know about anybody else, but this always happens to me. So coming from a dry climate, once I go to a very humid climate, it's like I have a cold. There's no sneezing, but I'm all stuffed up and just nothing in the sinuses works because my body's trying to adjust to going from very dry to very wet. So just like, if I have COVID, it's being masked by the other symptoms I'm facing. If you're talking about COVID and the damage it causes, it led me to develop an autoimmune disease. Akira, I'm not going to ask which one. It's personal. Yes, COVID is one of the diseases that will set off an autoimmune or essentially create one. Chickenpox, a similar that virus does the same thing. You get shingles. Epstein-Barr virus, a whole crud ton of autoimmune diseases that it will cause because it sits in the body and it lays in wait, and then one day autoimmune, or in case of chickenpox, shingles. Yeah, people are more afraid of vaccines than they are of the diseases that literally cause autoimmune disorders. I don't get it. A vaccine has like that much liquid. What the heck is going to get you with that much liquid? I don't understand. It's literally like, it's like that much liquid. What is in there that's good? Autoimmune disorders are the freaking worst. The worst. If you're lucky, you get an autoimmune disorder that, okay, fine, you can't eat, gluten. And that's one of the easier ones to deal with. In other cases, you get MS and it literally slowly kills you. Bye, Greg. I don't. See, that's the part that makes me mad. Just, ugh. I prefer Seagram's ginger ale, to be honest. I've never heard of that. Never. We have Canada Dry here. Going into sports, Carano versus, oh my God. Rousey in just a couple of minutes. Ooh. I am waiting for the first intermission of the Montreal game to end. So, Peach was pretty good. I'll check the store next time and let you know if we still have them in Ontario. I know they're out here. I know, I just haven't found them. And then the other problem is like, if I do find it, it's like, I don't want to buy a case of 12. Like, if I hate it, I'm stuck with 11 more. What? Hey, Ferrovocho is here. There we go. My brain is done. TFCon vlogs can happen. I am tempted to do a TFCon vlog. It just depends on the time I have a TFCon. That's the big. I wouldn't mind maybe possibly doing. I'm going back and forth on the idea. I've been thinking about maybe for like TFCon Sunday night probably, because that's finally when things are done. Just like heading up to my room, laptop, whatever, and maybe for an hour do a quick live or something. Maybe. 3 weeks. Wow, I did that once and did a motorcycle tour of the West, but that was a once in a lifetime kind of break. Right? Right? Yeah. Yeah, no, there's a whole bunch of crud going on with my mother, so she asked me to stay out a little bit longer, and you deserve a break. Thank you, TLK. Some days I'm like, oh God, I need to take a break sooner rather than later. But again, July is literally around the corner. We're talking, oh, a month and a half. Oh my God, it's a month and a half. It's a month and a half, guys. Oh dear. Because yeah, I fly out early July. So, I need to figure this out fast. And I need to figure out what I'm gonna, because it's not like I can, in the middle of July, go, no, I want to talk about this. And I can't do that. So I need to I need to schedule out my videos for, oh dear. That's 6 videos. That's 6 videos. Ooh-doo-doo. I have to go now. My gunpla are waiting for me. I'm really glad I found this channel. Che carina hai tradotto, grazie mille. Ciao, Akira. I think we just found an expansion to the drinking game. Take a drink when the chat jumps on Dizzy. Yeah, I don't hit the mic anymore, do I? I don't really hit the mic so much anymore, but the chat continues to jump. Oh God, no, I have a little flask of Merlot here for drinks, and I want to survive the night. To be fair, it's not me causing the jumps, it's YubTub. So at least I can't be wounded by that one. Meanwhile, my dad had the actual symptoms. Oh no. Oh, I'm so sorry about that, Constant Summer Dreams. That's terrible. I live in a very dry climate as well, but it's been a very long time since I went to a more humid climate. Maybe my experience was different, as I remember sweating. Oh yeah, the sweating will be there 100%, but the sweating I'm used to. But it was my face that went, what are you doing? And then, of course, going from humid to then dry, my nose was just like, nope. Oh, I got nosebleeds. I don't suffer from nosebleeds, but doing the trip from out east back to Alberta, I get nosebleeds for like a couple weeks after I get back. It's fun. I got horribly sick October 2024, but the tests I took came back negative. Yeah, so they were either false negatives or I had some other hideously nasty respiratory illness. I was sick for a month. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, see, the other reason why I thought I'm pretty sure mine were false positives were because after like literally the few days to a week where it takes for my body to readjust to the climate, it was like I had nothing. It was literally just everything was gone. So I'm just like, I think I was fine. Plus, it didn't help that the tests that my mother had were expired for just a couple weeks, but they were expired. We did get brand new ones, but I'm just like, I'm literally feeling nothing. And she didn't get sick from me, so. And she old. It's not a thing of, oh, she old. My kids' school will literally suspend or expel kids if they are not up to date with their vaccines unless they have a medical exemption. I literally was suspended for half a day in high school because my vaccinations were not up to date. I don't know if it was a thing or what. It's not a thing teenagers keep track of. It was literally oops, we forgot to go get them. So I lost like half a day of school and fixed. But yeah, My kingdom for a TFCon vlog. Okay, I'm going to, okay. So I've never done a vlog before, as evidenced by my channel. There's been nothing there. If I do a vlog, if TFCon is crazy every time, doesn't matter which show it is, TFCon doesn't get a little crazy, what do you guys want to see out of it? Honestly, I've never done one, so I want to know what you guys want to see out of a vlog. Because frankly, I'm not strapping my phone to my chest and just walking around. That's not happening. Because as I will remind you, high humidity in Ontario, I will literally damage my phone from sweat, okay? So that's not happening. I will buy a case and give you one if you don't like it. It's just one case. Okay, you know what? If you like it, Splargery Goober, and you're willing to give up a can, then I can agree to that. That's fine. So long as you like don't just buy it and give me a can and be stuck yourself with 11 cans of something you don't like. As long as we're good on, as long as we're clear on that, okay? That at the very least. Got a bunch of tests done when I was sick a couple of years back and found out I'd had dengue at some point since I still had the antibodies. That's crazy, Pat. Where did you go? Where did you go? Done in by Jumpy YubTub chat. No wonder Brainiac stays away from the thing. It's me, because the thing is, it doesn't, unless I'm at the bottom of the chat, it doesn't just go up by itself as people continue chatting. If I fall behind because I'm ranting and raving like a lunatic, like I usually am, it just stays still. So then it's like, as you guys keep chatting, it just builds up at the bottom, and then I have to scroll down, and then YubTub decides to go, oh, you're trying to reach the bottom? Here you freaking go. But I'm like, I got 20 messages up here that I completely missed because I'm not looking at the words while I'm ranting and raving. I'm actually trying. I know I can't look at you guys camera, but like that sort of thing. Okay, the Italian. Yeah, that's the first time you guys have actually heard me speak Italian, hasn't it? You guys have heard the Spanish because we got a couple members here that are Hispanic and whatnot, but you guys haven't heard the Italian out of me. That was the first time, hasn't it been? Yay! Then there was a time I had pneumonia and was down to less than half a lung that wasn't, oh my god. That is terrible. I'm glad you're doing better now, but dang. Dang, Packrat. That's one of the reasons why I first of all, everything's flying around, and of course I found out that some dingus came to my neighborhood and had measles. This is literally why when I go into stores and stuff, I still put on a mask, cause like I'm vaccinated for measles. I've had I came out here, found a new doctor, like, okay, we don't have your prior records, so we need to check. I have the antibodies. So like, okay, you're good. But it's like, I don't want to risk getting sick with measles. Doesn't matter, I've been vaccinated for it. I liked peach, so it wouldn't be a problem. Okay, so we're good there. We are good there. Meeting cosplayers, attending panels for stuff you like, seeing vendors in Artist Alley. Just a few suggestions off the top of my head if I could attend a con. The cosplayers, it's the weird... See, here's the thing with... I'm picking up stuff. Here's the thing with cosplayers at TFCon, for the most part. Because it's TFCon. So a lot of the people love to do the giant rigs, which kudos to them. The stuff they do is freaking amazing. And in the past... Let's see, when was TFCon reopened after COVID restrictions? 2022, and now we're in 2026. So 3 years? 3 years. Can I count? Yes. Yeah, 3 years. I've seen 2 rigs. at TFCon Toronto. I've seen 2 massive cosplayers. They don't really come, they will come into the convention space, but they can't get into the dealer room because there's no space for them. They're too big. They do awesome work. I love the work that they do. Go for Spanish now, please. Somebody type something in Spanish. Unfortunately, I mean, I can say it. I doubt YubTub's gonna pick up on it, but literally the first thing that came to my head was an Argentinian swear. So I don't understand the language, but I do appreciate it. Again, my comprehension of Italian is very low. But I kind of know, I have a decent idea of how to pronounce words because Spanish, Italian, no, not French. But at least with those 2 languages, it's pronounce every letter that you see and you're pretty much gonna get the word. That sort of thing, so. And I hit the mic. There, I hit the mic. You can do it for that one. That was lovely. It reminded me of my Italian brothers from college. Oh, yay! Oh, the con crud. I will literally wear, if I feel it's getting too crowded, I will put on a mask at a con. I 100% will. I have not gotten con crud since I started doing cons again. It's been 2002, 2003, 2004, 2000, oh, 4 years. I told you I can't count. TFCon Toronto. I have walked out of TFCon Toronto for the past 4 years and I've not gotten con crud. Legit, have not. If it gets too crowded and because like the AC can't keep up and all that stuff, so there's no recirculate, it gets gross. I'll put on a mask. If it starts feeling gross. Gracias. That one's easy. I liked the steampunk crossplay seekers I saw one year. I haven't even seen those. Like, esto es un aviso engrabado. I don't even know what that means. What are you getting me to say? I just want to copy. There we go. Oh, it actually lets me copy. Yay! It lets me copy. Oh, I gotta do it the other way. Detect language. This is an engraved notice. Google Translate likes to translate a little bit too literally sometimes. Si hablamos español. ¿Cómo está? See, I can say them. And there's Evan Star. There's our Evan Star. But there's 2 L's in pollo and you don't pronounce those. Shush. I said for the most part. For the most part. Italian 100% is... Well, no, even Italian, it's technically not true. Because if you put a CH together, it sometimes makes the K sound. So... But it's a general rule of thumb. It's pretty much you look at the word and if you pronounce it. At least it's better than French where you know, kind of pronounce the first and last letter and that's it. Hey, Cosmina's back. I really ought to have masked up for Convergence 24. I wouldn't have taken COVID onto the bus home. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. I was masked up during that con. Yeah. I think that's maybe where I picked it up because I went to Ontario right after. But again, it's like I felt nothing. I had nothing. Buenas noches. Yeah, sí, ¿cómo estás? You should know, Desi, that your streams help me to improve my English hearing, so thank you. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. It's nice, especially, again, now that we have YouTube, because I remember my mother, when she told me when she was trying to learn English, she watched Sesame Street. And it's difficult. It's like, again, you have a decent basis for it. So because now with the hockey games on, I've actually been watching watching hockey in French just to try and spruce up my French a little bit. But the thing is, it's difficult when you don't know so many of the words and the words aren't matching what you're seeing type thing. Something like Sesame Street's a little bit easier to do it because they'll also keep repeating it. Oh yeah. I'm so late. My job paid for all of their employees to go to a baseball game. Can I get paid to go to a baseball game? How do I get in on this deal, Evan Star? I want to hire me on as a contractor out of state. Can we do this? I want to go to a Jays game. Oh no, Logan. I was being a smartass. Un poco cansada. Nope. Nope. I'm gonna butcher it. My God, I'm gonna butcher. Oh, we got Vernon as a new subscriber. Ooh, and the Watcher has subscribed. And oh my goodness, I'm getting subscribed. Oh, why am I not getting notifications from my subscriptions? Come on, and I'm missing one that I can't see it. It's literally bouncing on me. Like, what are you doing? Oh, Shannon Kelhoff. Oh my goodness, I got subscribers. This is fun. But yeah, no, I don't want to butcher. My Spanish is worse than my Italian. Like, I know what it says, but no. Yeah, see? All credit goes to Google Translate. English is 3 languages in a trench coat. Yep, 1000%. I'm not bilingual. I'm barely lingual. Me también. Yeah, I love that we can I love this. I love this. It's fun. I used to watch the wrestling pay-per-views in Spanish. They used to block the English audio, but not the Spanish. It's a great way to learn Spanish, though. Something, 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 biblioteca. Like the stream, everybody. Everyone listen to Splargry Goobert. You get, she's a mom. You gotta listen to the moms here. I don't make the rules. I do, but I don't. You're not gonna butcher Desi. Make us the Spanish speakers happy and recite the old words of wisdom. Look at all the eggs. Only 5 likes. Sad. I know, Splargry Goobert. I know. I'm using my fantastic mental powers to block Heart-Eyed Goliath. How dare! Although, I don't think it's Heart-Eyed Goliath for subscriptions. I don't remember which setting I have for that, but I don't know why it's not popping up on the screen. English is the soccer hooligan of languages. It tends to follow other languages down alleys and mug them for bits. It likes, yes, and stuff it into its pockets. Yes, I remember that. There's a shirt that says that. See, I'm not even sure. Is it Hase? Again, my Spanish is not great. Mil años, la superstición y la espada reinaban. Era una época de, no, sí, oscuridad. Era un mundo de miedo. Era la era de las gargolas de piedra de día. Guerreros de noche. Fuimos oh, there we go. Traicionados por los who. Hey, where'd it go? See, that's not even the whole thing. I butchered that. I know I did. I apologize. Hard-eyed Goliath wants to smash. Now I'm looking for files to print Thalog's armor. Yes, please, 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 please. Yeah, I'm not gonna review Sega Goliath. But I got Thalog. Oh, I only got Thalog and Xanatos left. That's all I got left, guys. And maybe I'll open up Sega Goliath with Thalog because they're both repaints. Can the blanket on the floor smooch Kuma? Kuma's not even downstairs. Kuma is asleep upstairs. This is his, when I was, no, wait, no. Actually, yeah, no. I am correct. When I was giving him his meds, this would be the time he would actually go and take a nap. And so I would have to wake him up for his meds after the live, and then he'd go right back to sleep. It's not a fruitful search yet. Boo. All is forgiven, you tried, and that's what matters. Yeah, like I said, it's a lot of words that I haven't seen before, so it's like, oh god, what do I do? Italian's so much easier for me to look at it and kind of just go with the flow. I speak Spanglish. The chat limited the text, but I appreciate the attempt. I speak gibberish. Oh no, why is it coming back? Not doing it again. I don't need to butcher it again. See, like gobar naban. I've never heard that word before. Oscuro, mundo de terror, era época, or yeah, época de Gargoyles. Oh no. Fuimos, yeah, sí, por los humanos que habíamos jurado no, sí, congelados en piedra por un, no, hechizo? No, that's not right. Mágico durante 1000 años. Ahora aquí en Manhattan el hechizo se ha roto y vivimos de nuevo. Somos defensores de la noche. Somos gargolas. I think I did better on that part. If you're interested, Logan, watch the intro in Spanish. It's actually really awesome. The dub for Goliath here in Spain was good. Not Keith David level of awesomeness, let's be honest, but did an incredible job. Whoa, all the lights just started flashing. That was me. How dare you reject him in his love? You don't recognize the Macarena? Go. The Macarena literally, because, and this is the other weird thing, I have an easier time understanding Spanish and Italian when it comes from somebody that I know, and it's usually somebody I grew up with. Once I start hearing it from other people, I have a harder time understanding it. Once it's in song, I'm screwed. It's you add the words to a beat and they start singing it. I'm like, I can pick out a word. Yeah, Desi, that was great. I tried. Again, once I notice when I recognize the word, it's a lot easier for me. But some of those words I've literally never seen before, nor have I heard them. So, which is weird. I should have probably heard. Nah, defenders is not really a word that would have popped up. I can speak Kahan. When was the last night's game? Me shitty. Kanach. I've had that song stuck in my head. Oh no. Dang, have it. Guys, this game's gonna give me a freaking heart attack. Oh my gosh. Splattergrid Goobert and I are cheering for the same team tonight. So hope for both of us that we get to celebrate in whatever minor way, because Montreal's not really either of our teams. But yeah. We got fingers and toes crossed for tonight. My gosh, I wish I could show you guys Danica right now. I put up a proper curtain rod for the window because the paper ones for IKEA were just pissing me off. And but instead of keeping the curtains like pushed to one side so the cats could jump up, and like, let me keep everything protected from the light. So I took one of the curtains and just draped it over their cat tree, so they still have a way to get up there and they can do whatever. And it's also partially a little cage. Danica is currently sleeping on top of the cat tree with her head against the curtain. So it's actually really cute. Well, I gotta go. Have a good week, everyone, and keep you all practicing. It's gonna be on the test. No test. I'm gonna fail. Bye. Have a good night. I can speak American-born Louisiana Cajun. Yeah. Oh God, the amount of times I remember hearing my grandmother asking if I ate yet, and I need to eat more because I'm just skin and bones. Every time. Mangiaste. Heg is on his own. He gets no love from me. Didn't you say that when you watch the team you root for loses? Lately, no. Lately, it's a different ball game in the playoffs. Because, well, I cheered for Ottawa to lose, and that happened. And then who else? Who else lost that I wanted to be out? Philly won their first round. They lost their second round, but again, that was the team they were up against. I'm trying to think of West Coast. Edmonton had a good, decent run. I cheered for the Ducks to lose, and they're out now. So the playoffs, different ball game. And plus, we also have the bonus of Splargy Goobert cheering for them. So we probably cancel each other out on that one. Probably, I hope. Ball game. I'm watching hockey. Definitely watching hockey. It's if Montreal wins tonight, they knock out Buffalo. Canadian. What? See, I'm too European for that. What, truck? What? I'm way too European for that. How is it already 7:30? How have we already done an hour and a half of this? I thought we were going to talk about Gargoyles biology, and we went into conspiracy theories and trying to get me to speak Spanish. What happened here? I'm so glad I added that emoji. I am so freaking glad I added that emoji. Mostly because Splargy Goobert's just utter chaos goblin energy was going to create this. So I'm here for it. Work paid for ball game free, food free, drink free. Just hire me for the 5 minutes to get to the free game. That's it. And plus it's in Canadian dollars. It's going to be cheaper anyway. It's funny how it's Angela that's the only one that's too big for her friggin' square. It's freaking hilarious. I wonder how Goliath himself would feel about that emoji. Right? That's the fun part. How would he feel? But yeah, see, now you all gotta like convince your friends and stuff just to sign up for, you know, for a month. So that way I can add the emoji. Because we need eyes or tongue sticking out heart-eyed emoji. Or a heart-eyed Goliath. We need this. Co-avalanche. Currently, okay, I am sad that they knocked out Minnesota. But if they make it to the finals, yes, I will be cheering for the Avs. Depending on who they're against. But I'm not mad that the Avs made it through the next round. But yeah, you got 10 members. 10. That's it. And I mean, how much? Words are hard. So I currently have 30. Oh dear. I have more members than I have people in the chat right now. This is the problem. Oh, we definitely need, guys. Where are we? Oh, I'm gonna make a thing for this for next stream. Sorry, Truck, you pushed me into it. I'm gonna have a counter for the next live, and we are going to count down how many members required before we get tongue sticking out heart-eyed Goliath. I'm going to create a counter. Just for you. Gargoyles biology next. Okay, we can revisit. We did touch a little bit on Gargoyles biology today, so definitely redo for next week. Wow, glasses is less desi. It's like finding a unicorn. I know. I misplaced my other 3 pairs. I keep wearing these ones because I misplaced my other ones. I like my other ones. And word to anyone who is not used to buying prescription glasses, do not get them in store. Do not literally get them online. So much cheaper. So much. I managed to get 3 pairs of glasses for the price that I usually pay for one. Gargoyles culture next week. First up, do gargoyles use emojis? Difficult question to answer because they're still in 1997. That would literally be a thing to ask Nash. That would be a tongue out, hard-eyed Goliath, the mask. Yep. Yes, I will abuse the hell out of that. OG, thanks for contributing to my mental trauma. We all know it's Splargery Goobert that's contributing to your mental trauma here, Truck. It's quite obvious that it's Splargery Goobert contributing to your mental trauma. Lexington does, 1000%. Were emojis a thing in 1997? No amount of mental bleach is going to erase that. I think all of the gargoyles are good at swimming. Lex is gonna, I think, have a bigger issue with the fact that his wings are his wings are attached to his body. So he tries to do that, and he just, it's water. His wings will get in the way of the water, 100%. I am mental trauma incarnate. There were emojis in 1997. I wasn't even on the internet back then. Colon oh yeah, the old stuff. Yeah. The colon parentheses, yeah, all that stuff. Florry Uber is a wonder agent of chaos. See, it's what I said. Or floating at the very least. Yeah. Yeah, but you are enabling her by creating the emojis. I put it out in the Discord, the members only Discord, Truck, which I don't think you've joined, where people, I left it up to people where it's like, hey, yeah, you guys can choose the emotion that you want, and I'll pick the character or whatever it is what question I posed. And everyone wanted it as a surprise. You could have voted, and you would have been the majority vote on something. I think it was only Lindsay that gave a suggestion, and she said leave it a surprise. So you could have had a majority vote. The upside of being a member is not only the emojis, but you get to jump into the Discord. It's a fun we talk about toys all the freaking time. There's a whole like Tolkien channel because y'all are nerds. I gave options. The trauma incarnate Splargery Gooberts in the voice of Pauline. I don't even know what a Discord is. Oh dear. Guys, what's the best way to describe Discord? I don't think we've had anything really similar to Discord in the past. You know? Like everything was always like one-on-one chat oriented, like ICQ and MSN. I miss MSN Messenger. Splargery Goobert's in that super. How dare, accused of being a nerd. A live form. Yeah, a live forum's probably the best way to put it. And it's fun. It's fun. We talk nonsense all the time in there. It's a blast. People are trying to steal, apparently, my soy milk. Like, it's fun. And you should be downloading it and joining us. Being of a pure as driven snow disposition, I had to have it explained what that one meant, much to the merriment of the C channel at the time. What did I miss? Oh, what? What did I miss? Yeah, group chat rooms and yeah, so you need to join. That's all it is, Truck. You don't even need to download it. You just need to open up in a browser. Ban all nut milk. I'm gonna ban you again. Hold on. Oh, that's what I forgot to do this week. Dang it. See, ban. Logan got the ban hammer. No, I wouldn't equate Discord to and Facebook Messenger's balls. I hate Facebook Messenger. Half the time it doesn't even want to do the stuff that it offers to do. Oh, he's already egg. Truck is already egg. That's why he's in blue. Truck is already egg. He just doesn't have a Discord to connect to our insanity. I want to lead the charge back to IRC. It was a simpler and less slimy protocol. Everything was better back in the... No, I retract that. Not everything was better back in the day. No ban hammer for me today. There's still time, Slaughter Goobert. There's still 20 minutes. There's still 20 minutes. I wouldn't push it. I would not push it. Good Logan, still lurking. Little lurky lurk. I mean, I lurk myself, and I lurk in my own Discord. I lurk in my own Discord. Mostly because when I look at it, it's the end of the day and I'm exhausted. I'm like, I got nothing left in the tank. Discord has the feeling of the old BBSs of decades ago in some ways. I'm gonna have to take your word for it because I don't think I was ever in like something like that. Again, MSN Messenger was my thing. That and ICQ, those were the ways I chatted with people. So, oh, live journal. Yes, live journal. Those were the days. We need more eggs. That's what we need. We need more eggs. But I think everyone currently viewing is literally an egg. Or at least, like... But yeah. That was weird. I went flying back from the screen, crashing into the shelves behind me. Good. Maybe now you'll learn. 15 minutes, guys. We are almost done here. It's so sad. Why is the stream offline? Why are you doing this to me? Okay, guys, you might hear hockey for a split second. Hopefully not, because I really don't want Yubtub picking it up. But the stream died, and no, that's not allowed. Oh, okay, it came back muted. It came back muted. We're good. We're good. Good or bad yet to be determined. I think I already determined. I don't know. No luck with finding ah, dang it. That one's gonna be a tough one. I know there was oh, what's the series? I don't even remember the series that people were stealing the armor from because they released the toy for it. I literally cannot remember which series it was from. Somebody help me decide between Obsession and the Sheep Detectives tonight. I don't even know what either one was. Yeah, flip a coin. That's what so many times I flip a coin and the coin will tell me either it goes with, I go with what it chose for me, or I do the opposite. I plan on joining the exalted group of eggs as soon as my card gets reissued. It got compromised. Oh, that sucks. Speaking from experience, that sucks. I hate that that's a thing that can happen. It's balls. Balls, balls, balls. That's pretty much the biggest swear I can use on this. Possibly? I don't know. We're gonna keep it to that level. Can I really want to say the F word. Everyone knows what it's like to have a card compromised. Oh, Sheep Detectives! I've seen the previews for that. I don't know Obsession, so I'm gonna go with the Sheep Detectives then. I'm just gonna go with the one I actually recognize. 'Cause sheep. We sheep! Sheep Detectives is a PG movie with talking animals, but it's been getting some very good reviews. Oh, I had to get my card reissued last year. Oh. Spell out this. It's not as fun though. Come on, TLK. We all know spelling out the swears is nowhere near as fun as saying it. Because again, I have the one. There's one that there's plenty that I heard from my mother in Spanish, and they keep popping up in my head. I was like, I don't know if YubTub's gonna ding me for swearing in another language, like, because at the same time, the one swear that I've been using a lot lately, if you translate it directly, those are words that I've used on stream before. To a certain extent. The actual translation, when you're not, is worse. So it's just like, come up with new swears that YubTub doesn't know about yet, or swear. I need to swear in Welsh. I need to. I literally, there was a book sale, and they had this huge corner of free books. I'm kind of glad the book sale had nothing that I was looking for, because I'm like, I really shouldn't be here in the first place to spend money. Spent no money. But they had this one corner of completely free books because they can't sell them because no one will buy them. And I was looking through them, and it's like, oh, there's a Welsh dictionary, and I picked it up. Added to which my Netflix got hijacked twice unsuccessfully. Oh my god. Only got the account canceled. If it wasn't canceled, good luck charging next month. I want to cancel. Please, but dang it. Use Transformers swears. I mean, the amount of people, and I kind of, the amount of people that get mad if you use slag. The amount of people that get mad if you use the word slag. And I'm like, guys, you gotta understand where certain words mean different things depending on the country that you're in. Stop it. And the show Farscape had some great in-show profanity. See? Slag! I'm so glad I'm with a group of people that are fine with the word slag. Oh my goodness. If Spike can swear in the original Transformers movie, why can't we, right? Jalapeno doesn't really roll off the tongue easily. I do have, okay, I'm gonna use the one that I constantly use all the time. Only a handful of people are gonna probably understand it. Anda cagar. I like using that one. Minced oats look like forking. What? What? Yeah, I like, if I'm gonna use it like a Transformers swear, slag is literally the first one that comes to mind. Beast Wars used it all the time. I don't care. And plus, there is literally, if any, you could use all Quebecois swears. I love using tabernac. Tabernac I use all the time. I know slag it from Batman Beyond. There you go. Slag is the impurities that float on the top of molten metal. People are just stupid. There's literally, for those who are in like deeper in the Transformers fandom, there's literally a podcast called Transformers Slag. Like, and I've literally seen people get mad at the name of it. I'm like, guys, we can't use the FAG word here for obvious freaking reasons. But in the UK, it is a commonly used word for a cigarette. they're not going to stop using that word because in North America, it's a no-no. Just like we use slag here, and in the UK, they're going to go, oh, what the heck? But we're not going to stop using slag because it means something different. And that see, am I mispronouncing? Like, my mother says it so fast that I literally essentially pronounce it the way cagar. Yeah, cagar. You can't say it has to be. What are you doing to me? What are you doing to me? Skin Horse had a character who was forced to wrong swear, which was a fun touch. I haven't even. Well, frack. That's another one that I've used in the past when I couldn't swear. I was walking around an antique shop and saw a silver bolt figure, sun shining right upon him. It made me say, oh. I really hope you didn't find a silver bolt sitting in the sun getting bleached by it, and that you didn't save it. I'm more mad about that. And that I got. It's a fun one. And only a few people in here will understand it. Oh, I know what it means. I 100% know what it means. When people hear me say it, I'm like, this is the literal translation, which of course kind of means whatever. This is what it actually means. I literally, because the way my mother pronounces it, I had to, like, I'm like, okay, I kind of understand it, and look for it online. And that's where it's like, because I knew what it translated literally into. I'm like, what the heck does it freaking mean? And of course they had yeah, this is what it means. Yeah, oh, also, yeah, which silver bolt? The some part was just me being dramatic. Oh, okay. Don't trust you, but okay. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Do I need to stop watching this game? This is terrible. The original toy line. Okay. Thanks for laughing. The see you next Tuesday word. I don't throw that one around lightly. I have to be mad to use that one. And I mean, like, mad. Takes a lot for me to get to that level of using that word. 8 minutes. It is the last 8 minutes. It is the final countdown. I do that every time I hear this song. Weirdo. Weirdo who just rants. And you guys, for some reason, show up for the ranting. I don't know who's the bigger weirdo. Probably still me. Probably still me. You see. I think it's more the sound of the word that makes it more of a I need to be angry rather than how people tend to react to the word. Because also I've met so many people who are European and it just doesn't. Okay, I'm not up to speed on all the Transformer stuff. It was Beast Wars Silverbolt, to be clear. That's not original. That's not the original toy line. Logan, what are you doing? From what I gather, see you next Tuesday is a term of endearment in Australia. Yeah, it's not used as a thing. I mean, same with certain I don't want to say Brits because that's a different thing, but Welshmen, Scots, Irish, some of those words, yeah, even some of the English, it's not used as an insult the way it is here. Remember that this is the thing to remember. North America was founded on puritanical values, so they turned everything like that into, you know, no, that's a bad word. That's what happened. So my brother trained himself not to swear. He once dropped something on his foot at the hardware store and said, "Oh, fiddlesticks." His coworkers all backed away slowly. I would have too. I understand the not swearing, that's fine. Fiddlesticks, really? I change it to crud or something like Fiddlesticks? Like, I'll change it to dang nabbit. What? I mean, the original Beast Wars line. Well, then, be accurate, Logan. Do I need to ban you again? God. Farscape's profanity. There are others. I don't remember them at the moment. Dren, Frel, Hesmana, Tralk. Like fusers or what? We're all weirdos. Yay! I mean, that, again, that's why you're here, because weirdos. Because weirdos. Again, I want... Look where the conversation has gone this evening. We started with Gargoyles biology, and then it got into me getting in a fight with both Gregs, and then we got to trying to get me to read in other languages, and then we went into conspiracy talk, and then now swears. I like, yeah, span all the time, all the time. I used to say fiddlesticks all the time in middle school. Now I have more of a potty mouth. Fiddlesticks was never in my vocabulary. Mostly because I grew up around immigrants, and what the hell is fiddlesticks? Legit. Pretty much everyone I knew up until like the age of 13 was either an immigrant themselves or their kids were, you know, first generation Canadian. So fiddlesticks was not a thing. A handful were second generation, but still. If you want a similar swear, here in Chile we would say adate a la chucha. Okay. Andate a la chucha. I'm writing that one down. I'm gonna Google it later. Because I know chucha. I know that one. Interesting things happen in your chats. Yeah, we all cray cray. Because we all cray cray. Adate. No, andate. Blech. Oh, I think I'm that. It's the words sound familiar because again, it's Spanish. A la chucha. I think I know what it means. Think I know what it means. I think it was an old-timey game. Maybe? Can't remember. My eldest used the F word at school, and I had to talk to her about when and where it is appropriate to swear. School is not an appropriate place to swear. My mother once got a phone call because a teacher heard me swear, and it was the F word. My mother did not give a damn. She's like, I got a call that you swore. I'm like, yeah, but I was with my friends. It's not like I swore at the teacher or any, like, I was with a group of people, whatever, and they happened to hear that word specifically. Didn't care. I grew up with a woman who swore all the time, just never in English. What was she gonna tell me? What was she gonna tell me? Really? It's like, I've literally heard worse at home. Google showing me that I'm an idiot when it comes to Beast Wars toy. Little bit. I could have told you that, Logan. I could have gladly told you that. If you want, I'll tell you again in the Discord. I got in trouble for using the word hell in school. Did you go to a monastery? For school? Like what? Hell? Really? Or or Catholic school kids just really terrible and they don't care? Buonasera. I dare. What? What are we daring? What do we do? I'll tell him he's an idiot, and yeah, I don't care so long as it's done appropriately. See, exactly. I remember getting in trouble for damn. What? And guys, we done for the night. We done ski. We done. That's Rod Sterling narrating. Don't swear in front of your teachers or your religious grandparents. No, the teacher was a devout Christian. Okay, had us read from the Bible every day in first grade. So monastery. We done, guys. We done. It is 8 o'clock. We're done for the day. So yes, bother your friends so that we can have the 10 members for next week. So I can, I'll still make the tongue out, heart-eyed Goliath emoji. It will be sitting, waiting. Otherwise, I got to make the countdown. I got to make the counter for Truck so he can see just how close we get each live to getting that that emoji up and running. So yes, enjoy the rest of your night, guys. Enjoy your weekends, whether it's today and tomorrow, yesterday and today, Saturday and Monday, whatever it is. But enjoy your weekends. Enjoy your time off. If you're working, hopefully your weekends are coming up soon. Enjoy the rest of the week. Have fun. Be safe. All that fun stuff. And I will see you all next week. And go Habs go. And until then, bye.